Okay, I guess I should explain the situation. I have a number of friends who have been encouraging me to get into the Doctor Who series, or just British television in general. And I've been very reluctant to take the plunge and start, actually watching these shows on BBC and whatever. I'm American, by the way, in case you can't tell. But, yeah, well, that's a stupid idea. But, point is, like I said, I've been very reluctant. And I'm not really sure why. Because everything I know about myself and everything my friends know about me said I should like these shows. That I should be very much into them. And I probably will be if I ever do, gain the confidence to go and watch them. But I think I finally figured out why I'm so reluctant, in a certain sense, to watch these shows. And it was coming earlier today when I was watching Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And I guess the best way to, I guess I'm just going to say it, the British, when writing sci-fi, make everything else British as well. I mean, I'm watching Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and I'm not just talking about accents. I'm not saying obviously, British actors have British accents. I mean, it's hard to, I don't know if it's hard to avoid that or not, but it's just like something you do. But it's like, when you're talking about these aliens who never heard of Earth, and yet they have the mannerisms and the culture of British people. It's very distracting to me. I mean, I was like watching, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and I am seeing these aliens, and they do capture some in that movie. And I don't know if this is a good movie to base that off of, because I'm told this isn't a very good movie, which I liked it. Well, I'll get into that later. But these aliens who have never been to Earth, like I said, and they're very British, and it's like, why are they like that? I mean, when I watch American sci-fi, for example, or actually a lot of other sci-fi in general, of my experience with it, it's that most other people make aliens out to be alien. They're different. They are bizarre to human beings. They are essentially, in a lot of cases, tools to explore human understanding by, like I said, being different than what we'd expect them to normally be. I mean, take Star Trek, for example, which I'm not the biggest fan of. But it's a good example for this, is that the Vulcans, for example, they are this race of beings who revere logic. And could you really say that's a American characteristic, that we Americans love logic? There's a few jokes to be made about that. Or the Klingons, who are this warrior race of honor and loyalty. And it actually sounds more Japanese than anything else to me. I mean, the whole samurai class and all that stuff. What I'm saying is that the Vulcans don't like scarf down cheeseburgers, and the Klingons don't wear 10-gallon hats. And I'm being very racist against my own country right now. But that's my point. Is that when you have Doctor Who saying like wants a cup of tea, even though he's a time lord from another dimension or whatever. I don't know the whole story there is. I gotta watch it, but it brings me out of the experience to have to come back and realize, oh my God, this guy is an alien who is from Earth. That doesn't make sense. And I realize this is a very petty thing to focus on. And I'm aware of that. I'm fully aware that if I do sit down and watch these shows, I will probably like them. But I'm reluctant because I mean, it's just, it's distracting. And like I said, I noticed this in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And, well, like I said, I do, this bodes well for Doctor Who, in that I liked The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, even though I'm told it's a very bad film. I probably should read the book sometime. But why are aliens British to them? Again, it seems, I don't know if they're aware of this or not, and maybe because of America, it's supposed to be this melting pot of culture, but it's a question I don't really have a good answer for, in the sense that I don't have a good answer for it as being, someone American. And maybe, again, America does add their own flavor to sci-fi that I am just not noticing because I'm so indoctrinated with it. But it doesn't seem that way to me. Again, it seems like Americans and most other people, the Japanese, other people, they make sci-fi. It is, like I said, it's different than what we have, and it maybe again uses characteristics of our species to, or cultures to, again, sci-fi is very much a what if kind of scenario. It's like, what if there's a difference between what we know and what could have been. And why are they British? I mean, but I'm going to talk to my friends probably pretty soon here about this, and then I'm going to link them to this video, and I'm going to see what they have to say about this, because maybe I'm missing something that's obvious. I don't know. But I'll try to find out pretty soon, and I'm probably going to bite the bullet pretty soon and just go and rent this stuff on Netflix sometime and, watch it. That's it.